Hello, it is Jana, and for today's video, I'm going to go over my favorite vegan, gluten-free, and soy-free food alternatives. And the first thing that I'm going to start with is the milks. My favorite to drink is rice milk. I like to eat rice milk with my cereal and also to cook with in savory dishes. And the best part about eating with my cereal is that it comes enriched. So I know that I'm getting all of my nutrients, my vitamin A, D, B12. B12 is really hard to come by for us vegans because it's mostly from an animal source. But this comes enriched, and it's perfect. Rice milk is something either you like it or you don't because of the consistency. It is a watery kind of flat consistency, but it's not like that kind of... It doesn't have an aftertaste. I remember, from what I can remember back in the day from drinking soy milk, is that it had an aftertaste. And rice milk does not have that. You really don't need to buy the vanilla version or any other type of flavored version of it because it's naturally sweet, so you can get the unsweetened kind. My next favorite is coconut milk. I love me some coconut milk. I like to drink coconut milk and add it to my granola and to my oatmeal to make it a lot more thicker and creamy, because coconut milk is pretty creamy. It's not as creamy as you would get in like the can and like the Asian food section of your grocery store. I like it in high calorie kind of grains, breakfast grains, because it's only 45 calories. So it kind of, manages my calorie intake when I'm, trying to watch my calories. And it's pretty good. I also like to, when I make like more of kind of a sweet slash savory dish, like sweet potato souffle or like a dessert like coconut milk pudding, I'll obviously use the coconut milk. Rice pudding rather, I'll use the rice pudding. And the coconut milk, that's what I'm trying to say. Anyhow, it's pretty good. I do not like the vanilla version or anything like that. I get it unsweetened. And you can get this at Fresh and Easy for like $2. More than likely, they usually have it on special, or from Trader Joe's for $2 as well, like $1.99, $2, and maybe some change. And it's pretty good. Then I just discovered this about a year ago, and it is the best. This is the only like vanilla flavored thing that I pretty much like. This is Soy Delicious dairy-free French vanilla coconut milk creamer. It is to die for. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I add this into my black tea, and it is just so decadent. It has a true like French vanilla taste. It doesn't have like an artificial taste. It's very rich, and it's nice and thick and very creamy. Oh, and you can also add it to like oatmeal. Oh my god, it's so good when you add it to like oatmeal. It's like nice and warm. It just melts it. It gives it a lot more body. It's really good. You can get this from Whole Foods, Sprouts. Those are the two grocery stores I know you can get it from. Yeah, it is really good. It costs maybe about $3 and some change. It's not too expensive. Maybe $2 and some change. No more than $3 and change though. So it's a pretty good price for it. Now, Soy Delicious should probably be compensating me for this video because I eat a lot of their products, but that's not the point. This is coconut milk yogurt. I love yogurt. Giving up yogurt was kind of a hard thing to do. For some people going vegan, it was more likely cheese. It was yogurt for me, especially since I fell in love with Greek yogurt right before I went vegan. And it does not have that same thick consistency that Greek yogurt has, but it kind of comes close. It's not a watery type of consistency. Let me open it up so I can show you. You see that? It's pretty thick. It's a pretty nice thick consistency. And I get this at Whole Foods or Sprouts, but I think Sprouts is going to discontinue it because you see that little sticker, that clearance sticker? Yeah, they're clearing it out, suckers. So I'm going to have to go to Whole Paycheck to buy this. Before it went on clearance, it was about maybe $3 or some change for this size container, and unfortunately at Whole Foods it's close to $4. Now, I like to buy the plain non-vanilla version because I like to add my own ingredients to it. Like I'll add frozen strawberries, frozen cherries. I'll add like some orange marmalade. It is so good with orange marmalade. I like to eat it with granola. So that way it kind of leaves me flexible to add in my own flavors and tastes without having that artificial vanilla flavor in it. So this is awesome. And plus it has, you know, all those active live cultures to keep your tummy happy. And it's pretty low in calories. It only contains 80 calories, you know, and, you know, 12 grams of carbohydrates. So it's relatively pretty healthy for you. And then over here we have Earth Balance. Now you're probably familiar with Earth Balance if you've been a vegan for a little while, but this is the soy-free version because regular Earth Balance unfortunately contains soy. So this I can buy at Sprouts or Whole Foods. Unfortunately, Trader Joe's does not sell this, and it's quite expensive. It's about $4 to almost $5. It's really expensive. So I don't use it a lot. I primarily only use it as I would use butter. My go-to oil to cook with is extra virgin olive oil. So I use this like for like baked potatoes, or if I want something to really have that kind of a buttery type of taste. I don't really use it on my vegetables too much. I mostly use extra virgin olive oil on my vegetables. So again, any place that you would use butter, you would want to use Earth Balance. So that's my butter substitute. Now for my cheese substitute. This is a relatively new product. It's Daiya Cheese. It's from Canada, and it is all types of awesome. Before this came on the market, the only vegan cheese versions were soy, obviously that's out, and then they had the rice version, and it just would not melt right, and it did not taste good at all. But this melts beautifully. This is the cheddar version. It also comes in, you know, they come in the shreds. It comes in peppermint jack and mozzarella variety. And I use the cheddar for like baked potato, you know, with some broccoli on top and some onions and mushrooms, and it's so good. And I've also made like macaroni and cheese with it, but I personally, when I make my macaroni and cheese, I like a white macaroni cheese, so I use the mozzarella version, but this is also good with it as well. Again, just a personal preference. It melts really nicely. It has, you know, kind of a, I don't know. I don't remember what cheese tastes like. So to me, it tastes like cheese. It's the closest thing to cheese. You wouldn't taste as like, ugh, what is this weird stuff? And it has a lot of pronounceable things. Like it has tapioca and arrowroot flours. That's the base of the product. And then coconut oil, and then inactive yeast in it. So it's pretty good. And my cat is trying to come over here and get it because he likes it too. So, you know, cats are carnivorous. So if he wants some of this, it must be good. Get down. No, you can't have that. Bye, Russell. Okay, bye-bye. You're in the way. Thank you. And then I discovered this about a couple of months ago, not too long ago. They just started making a wedge. It's a Havarti style wedge, but to me, and this is the jalapeno garlic version, but again, to me it tastes more like a feta cheese, and I use it in place of where I would use feta cheese, obviously in salads. And it comes in a wedge, and you just kind of have to, you know, take a knife and break it up into little, you know, small little pieces. And again, the basis of this is tapioca flour and palm fruit oil. Those are the first two ingredients of it. It's pretty good. It has kind of a kick to it from the jalapeno, but it's really, really good. This is about $4 to $5 at Ralph's and some Whole Foods. I personally have not found it at Whole Foods, but I've been told by a very nice lady and friend that you can get it at Whole Foods. Probably a larger Whole Foods, not a really small one that I have by where I live. And let me kind of backtrack back to the cheddar version. The cheddar version is about $4 to $5 at Whole Foods and Sprouts. Trader Joe's has their own generic version of the mozzarella, which I have not tasted, so I really can't give a recommendation on that. And then the mozzarella version is sold at Fresh and Easy for $3.99, and that's primarily where I get my Daiya cheese from. It's from Fresh and Easy. I like the mozzarella cheese a little bit better, to be quite honest, than I do the cheddar version. Alrighty, so that's it. There you have it. Those are my my go-to products of substituting you know, the dairy products for the vegan, gluten-free, and soy-free stuff. So if you have any suggestions or you have a comment, please leave it, and hopefully you will enjoy some of this stuff. Thanks for watching.